everyone, I'm Joshua Orro, the Mustang Prince, and welcome to Mustang Prince Orro Reports. So, for those of you who are new to my show, or who've not seen my previous episode of Tom and Jerry, just recently, my Mustang ears and my tail have grown in, mostly due to my passion and fascination with horses, which I discovered during my time studying at Trabuco Hills High School, whose mascot was the Mustang. Also, during those 4 years, I discovered that my birth year in 1990 was the year of the horse, and my musical theater village friends gave me the Prince title when I became part of their royal court in fall 2008. But during the summer of 2013, a couple months before I began my first season, something happened. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, before I ever got into the franchise, gained a spin-off movie where we saw the characters as humans, and that awesome cafeteria song was pretty much my inspiration for having my new ears and my tail from now on throughout my blog show. As for the franchise itself, well, the first Equestria Girls was good, Rainbow Rock was awesome, Friendship Games was decent, Legend of Everfree was sympathetic, but still okay. The Magical Movie Night trilogy was a lot of fun. Forgotten Friendship was, well, also sympathetic, but still alright. And Roller Coaster Friendship was a bit of a doozy, but fun as well. However, even though summer is almost here, for today's episode, we're going to join the Equestria Girls on a spring cruise. So, airing on Discovery Family on March 30th, 2019, this is My Little Pony Equestria Girls Spring Breakdown. So, let's get started. It's spring break, and the main seven are about to board the most glorious yacht ever for a relaxing cruise. But Rainbow Dash is convinced that equestrian magic is on the loose and won't let anybody rest until she finds it. This leads to disaster on the high seas, a trip to Ponyville, and the ultimate discovery that equestrian magic related to the Storm King has seeped into their world and is threatening everyone on board the yacht. So, what are my personal thoughts on this special? Well, in my opinion, it started out fun, but then it became intense, heart-pounding, twisted, and epic. And, yeah, I like this one too. But to further explain why, let's move on to Mustang Notes. Now, according to co-director Katrina Hadley, this special takes place between My Little Pony the movie from 2017 and Season 8 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, before the time when Spike got his wings. Plus, after its release on TV, the special was split into 6 parts on YouTube, having an approximate runtime of 7 minutes and 30 seconds, and that there will be no cutscenes as each part was timed and cut to be reassembled for broadcast on TV without losing any content. Hadley also claimed that the Shadow Bolts were never intended to be in Spring Breakdown because the yacht trip in Dance Magic was just a device to give them motivation. As for the animation, well, in my opinion, as usual, the Flash animation looks great, and I think the yacht, known as the Lux Deluxe, looks like a fun cruise liner. I mean, it has a pool to go swimming, a dessert buffet, a petting zoo, a shopping area, a theater, and an engine room. But as soon as the sky darkens, the animation and scenery becomes very intense due to the Storm King's magic somehow seeping into the human world. Plus, I found it interesting when Rainbow Dash, Sunset Shimmer, and Sci-Twi become ponies after discovering a new gateway to Equestria via quicksand, and I liked the part where they visit Princess Twilight at her castle in Ponyville. But to me, the most epic part of the special is where Sunset, Sci-Twi, and Rainbow use the Staff of Sarconicus to absorb the Storm King's magic and dispel the lightning storm, and the part where all 7 girls pony up and help every passenger and animal evacuate the yacht before it sinks. However, I kinda didn't like the parts where Applejack got seasickness. I mean, seriously. First, Shining Armor gets air sickness on a Zeppelin during the episode Once Upon a Zeppelin, and now AJ gets seasickness in this? Man. And now let's move on to the songs. First we have All Good, which the Rainbows performed during their spring break cruise. However, while there is a full version on YouTube, in the special, their concert is cut short when Rainbow Dash transforms and the ship experiences a power failure. As for the song itself, I love it, mainly for its rhythm, melody, lyrics, and vocals. And I think the full version on YouTube is just so amazing to listen to. Also, there's another song I want to talk about called I'm on a Yacht. While it's not technically part of this special and was in reality part of the web series, I find this song to be such a catchy tune, especially during the summer. Plus, it makes a fun and family-friendly parody of Lonely Island's I'm on a Boat song. And now let's move on to the characters and the voice actors. Our main character, Rainbow Dash, is voiced by Ashley Ball, who's best known from several of the Barbie films. Now, to be perfectly honest, I kind of have mixed feelings for her during this special. I mean, yes, Rainbow Dash is a great character when it comes to her spunky, tomboyish, outgoing, and loyal personality, but here, she kind of goes a bit overexcited and obsessed with finding evil magic, which kind of annoys and pesters her friends, especially when they're supposed to be having fun on their cruise. Also, after becoming a Pegasus pony in Equestria, Rainbow sees it as an opportunity to make up for the spring break that she ruined unintentionally. Plus, I like the part where Rainbow Dash uses her super speed to usher all the passengers and animals to safety. Next we have Sunset Shimmer, voiced by Rebecca Soy-Chet, whom has voiced Sota in Inuyasha and Jane Porter from the Netflix Tarzan and Jane series. Now, in my opinion, while Sunset doesn't seem to do too much during the cruise, aside from playing music with her friends, I like the part where she leads Rainbow Dash and Sci-Twi through Ponyville while trying not to draw attention. Also, I liked when Sunset reunites a scared little girl with her mother during the evacuation. However, while Sunset feels ashamed at bringing magic to the human world in the first place, she feels concerned that more portals to Equestria have been opening up around the human world, aside from the one at Canterlot High. Next we have Twilight Sparkle, aka Sci-Twi, voiced by my all-time favorite voice actress, Tara Strong, who voiced Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls, Raven from Teen Titans, and Princess Melody from The Little Mermaid 2: Return to the Sea. Plus, Tara Strong voices Princess Twilight Sparkle. In this special, Sci-Twi is the one who organized their spring cruise on the Lux Deluxe, and like her pony counterpart, she's highly intelligent and organized, and she's hoping for her and her friends to have fun during their spring cruise. However, after entering Equestria, even though she was shocked at her unicorn form, Sci-Twi sees it as an opportunity to study the pony world. Plus, I like the part where she and Rarity help the cruise passengers onto an artificially made lifeboat made of diamonds. As for Princess Twilight, well, when Sunset and her friends visit her in Equestria, Twilight and Spike share stories about their many adventures, one of which in particular being the time when the main six, along with Tempest Shadow, defeated the evil Storm King and sealed up his powers inside the staff of Sarconicus after he got petrified and shattered. But when Rainbow Dash mentioned that she saw the Storm King's insignia during the cruise, Twilight becomes alarmed to discover that some of the Storm King's magic has found its way into the human world, manifesting as a giant magical lightning storm. The rest of the Equestria girls are as follows: Applejack, also voiced by Ashley Ball, Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy, both voiced by Andrea Lippman, and Rarity, voiced by Tabitha St. Germain. As for the other characters, we have Puff Pastry, a short-tempered pastry chef, voiced by Kathleen Barr, you know, the same person who voices Trixie, and Ragamuffin, a crew member aboard the Lux Deluxe, who becomes Rarity's love interest, voiced by Jason Mikas. And now let's move on to my final words. Overall, My Little Pony Equestria Girls Spring Breakdown was a pretty interesting special. It starts out very fun, but then it becomes dark, intense, and thought-provoking, and I like that it had a connection to the 2017 movie due to the Storm King's magic interfering. The Flash animation is great. The Lux Deluxe looks like a fun cruise liner, despite the fact that I've sadly never been on a cruise in my life, even though I want to someday. Rainbow Dash was a pretty good main character, despite her overexcitedness and obsession. Sunset Shimmer is a great friend and a great guide, while she and her friends are in Ponyville, and Sci-Twi is fun, smart, and organized. Plus, I loved Princess Twilight's role in this special, as well as the fun activities that the other Equestria girls do during the cruise. If you folks want to watch this special for yourselves, look no further than YouTube. And trust me, you folks will be in for quite a thrilling surprise. As for my rating, well, I'll give it an 89% out of 100. Well, that's all for now. Be sure to join me for my next episode, where we take another adventure on the high seas, this time with the Muppets. Mustang Power.